Okay, so this is number 21, and it is a doozy, I will tell you. Really hard to explain actually because it's really tough. So if you miss this one, don't feel too bad. This one goes with the recipe. It says, and it's a TEI. If a person wants extra flavor in the syrup, at which step in the recipe would lemon juice be added? And there's really only one way to do this, which is to go back through each step and figure out, okay, if I was going to add lemon juice, where would I add lemon juice? All right, on your loose leaf paper. So this is number 21, and you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes there. So I would write 21, if added lemon juice, which step? And this is a lot easier for you than it is for me, boys and girls. You would add 5 little boxes. I'm going to clone mine. Clone, clone. And you're just going to go back and kind of find each step, look and see what's happening there, and figure out if it would make sense to add lemon juice at that step or not. So lots of looking back. All right, let's take a look at them. First one says, remove the stems, pits, and cores. Let's find that. Well, it's in our steps here. In step 1, it says, place the fruit inside the strainer and rinse under cold water. Ask an adult to use the knife to remove stems and pits and cores and let the fruit air dry. Is it going to make any sense to add liquid when you're getting ready to let the fruit air dry? That's definitely a no. On my loose leaf, I would put, that is, oh, man, I don't know why it does that. Step 1, and they're trying to dry it. That's not going to make any sense. To add juice when you're drying it. Okay, what's the next one? Mash the fruit in a pan. Go back and see where that is. Oh, here it is. It's in step 2. Using the potato masher, mash the fruit in the stovetop pan until it is smooth and has very few lumps. Again, you're kind of working with a solid there. You're mashing it. I don't know that you would want to add lemon juice. Doesn't make much sense to do it there. So again, this is in step 2. Mashing the solid. I don't think it makes sense to add it there. Probably can get rid of it. Let's look at the next one. Oops. Heat the mixture and stir until it boils. There's that. Well, I'm going to keep reading in the recipe because you just don't want to skip stuff. Step 3, since it's so short. Add the cup of water to the mashed fruit. See, now to me, I'm thinking if I'm adding water, that's a liquid, and I'm wanting to add lemon juice, which is also a liquid, that's where I would add the lemon juice, is in step 3. However, that step is not here. So let's look and see where this one is. Step 4, with an adult present, heat and stir the mixture until it boils. Okay, so I am thinking it's going to make sense to add the water, which is a liquid, and then right after you add the water, add the lemon juice, which is also a liquid, and then you can heat them together until they boil and cook it until it becomes juicy. So that is our answer, I think. So let's dash it and I'm going to put on here, step 3 equals add water, then add lemon juice. In step 4, which is the step that's listed here. So you just have to read through and think, when does it logically make sense? Okay, let's look and see what's going on after that just to make sure. So then you cook it. This should take about 10 minutes. Pour the mixture through a strainer into a bowl. That's step 5. Pour the fruit juice through the strainer and into a bowl. I don't think you're going to add another liquid when you've already cooked the liquid out. Add sugar into the mixture and return it to the pan. Again, that's too late. So our correct answer is this one. My only advice here is you just have to go back and reread, since it's so short, reread the recipe and think, okay, what's going on here? If you're adding water in step 3, it is going to make sense to add lemon juice right after that, which would be in step 4, which is this choice here. That was really tricky, especially if you don't cook a lot. So this one, I'd say too late. And honestly, I know from cooking that you want your liquids to infuse, and that's why you're cooking them together. So that one's going to be too late. All right. Sorry, that was a doozy. Don't be too disheartened if you missed that one.